Hello YouTube, it's Paul coming at you. Attended the preview night at the Expo, so that was a good time. Got to see some faces, got to see some cards, got to see some of the usual card show stuff. Like, yeah, there is on-site grading, an amusing little tale of somebody trying to cross a card over from one company to another that was neat. It came back authentic altered from the other grader, and I'm not sure what the reasoning was for the crack out, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Sorry, I just swallowed something. Something went down the tubes, wrong tube there. But yeah, no, it's a good time. Rocked my Taylor Hall jersey, so yeah, got to see some people that I've become friends with. Got to see my LCS from home, and he's like, "Why do I just see you in Toronto? I never see you at home." Well, you're never in. Like, I don't buy a lot from him. He's a big breaker. It doesn't showcase a lot of his good stuff. Like at this show, he has some high quality singles, and yeah, I buy most of my stuff on eBay, so our paths don't really cross. But yeah, the one thing I did pick up a card. I'll show it at the end of the video, but it's a Bill Guerin MVP from, I want to say 98, 99. Second star out of 100, so was made an offer on eBay. I jumped on it. To see the card that I was hoping to see. 10 minutes in, I asked how firm the price was. There was a little movement, not enough for me to say sold, shut up, taken my money. But so at least there's a starting point. I'm not too worried. And if it sells to somebody else, then in the words of not Mary Poppins, Sound of Music chick, que sera, sera. But what else did I get? I dropped off an order of Comsey, and I got this Comsey Squeeze baseball. Maybe I can use it to ease the tension and stress of, a card that's a 101. It wasn't completely unreasonably priced. If it had just been unreasonably priced, I could say, you know what? Que sera, sera. Oh my god, I'm just dying here. And anyways, yeah, so there's that. What else? Sometimes I have my earphones in. Sometimes there's music playing, like death metal. I was a big fan of Bolt Thrower today for some reason. Just got that going on the Spotify. But yeah, so sometimes I just turn it off because I feel like I'm going to need to hear something like instructions, like how to line up properly. And anyway, so standing in line and listening to guys talking about some hashtag invest, and it's it's a weird thing. Like Carlos showing a video from the 80s where a lot of the same thoughts today about the hobby were present like 30 years ago. Actually, sorry, the video is from like 1990, but as Carlos pointed out, but yeah, some hashtag invest about like guys making not a lot of money, and I feel like you would have been better suited learning like about actual investing. Case in point. Now this isn't stock advice, or it's just amusing on my part. So bought some Air Canada stock and 2022, I want to say, and then stock went down. Short sellers started hammering on it last summer, so it got down to like $14. And then they posted some numbers, and now there's all this hype about, hey, they're back. Not a lot has changed, actually. Some of their numbers are worse, year over year than they were last year, but it's bounced back. And, sort of kick myself for not doing some cost averaging, because I would have, dropped the average price and, made some profit. But, yeah, stuff like that. Like, that's some hashtag advice. Once again, I'm not a full disclosure. I think that's the rules about stocks is, yes, I do own some Air Canada stock, and it's now actually up above what my original cost was, but I keep bumping the sell order. Like, I'm like, you know what, I should just sell it, just be rid of this dog. And I've been bumping up the sell price. Like, let's just see how far this goes, and then you can sort of get a sense. Like, stock market kids have been taking face plants. Japan had a flash crash last summer for some reason, and everything across the world seemed to take a hit the day after. So reminds me, as soon as I hit stop, that I'll have to look at that. But yeah, so hashtag invest. I wouldn't recommend buying airlines. They're atrocious. Now that I learned some more, or know more now than I did then, but yeah. So really, stuff that goes through my mind as I'm listening to people talking about how, they're just going to make a fortune. I'm like, it's maybe not the best venue to do it, but what else? Got to see some hobby luminaries, or had them pointed out to me. I had no idea who they were, which really doesn't change anything. And once they were pointed out to me and I found out who they were, probably still not going to watch them or follow them or interact with them. So, but yeah, so there you have it. Like I said, probably show the card I picked up. Oh, I did win an auction. That was at supper. Another thing I noticed, little things bug me. So I'm from the mountain time zone, so the football game, the first quarter is on at like 8:30, and I'm like, what the hell? It's like 6:30 at home, and things like this mess with my head. But yeah. Also, I do take some vitamins. But yeah. So there you have it. My brain just went blank. The preview night at the Expo, resounding success. I did see some stuff, but yeah, we'll go on tomorrow and see what else is going on, and yeah, go from there. So there you have it. As Edwin Scriggriff says, get amongst it, y'all.